Today's topic coordinate geometry in 10th standard, lesson number 5. Coordinate geometry. It is also known as analytical geometry. Okay, geometry, you know that, and we have learnt the basics. It tells about the mathematical shapes and its properties. Okay, then coordinate systems you have learned. Then it is x coordinate, this is y coordinate, okay. So simply we say this is a Cartesian sheet. It contains two coordinates, x and y coordinates. Okay. So coordinate geometry. Here we are going to represent the mathematical shapes in the graph. Okay. For example, we can take this. This is a square. It contains four line segments. This one, this one, this one, and this one. Four line segments. By using this, we can say the straight lines. The first line segment is parallel to x coordinate. This one is parallel to y coordinate. This one is perpendicular to y coordinate. We can say like that. Okay. So, and one more important we are going to learn here: straight line. Straight line. Actually, the coordinate geometry is the bridge between algebra and geometry. How? So here we are going to describe the equation of the straight line. We are represented the curves, mathematical shapes by using the concept of algebraic equations. That's why we say this is the bridge between algebra and geometry. Okay. So straight line equations, and where the straight line, the point intersect the line segment, and we are going to learn many things. So we'll see one by one. See, now we will see one by one. The first one, to find the area of the triangle. Area of triangle you have learned in mensuration. You know that half into b into h. That is the formula for finding area of the triangle. When if base length and altitude, perpendicular height is given, means we can use that formula to find the area of the triangle. Okay, but here the coordinate geometry, they give only the points. For example, the vertices. Here we say that vertices. This is a triangle A, B, C. X1, Y1, X2, Y2. And x3, y3. This A, B and C are the vertices of the triangle. Okay, they simply give 3 points. After giving the points, you have to plot the 3 points. And join them. If you join them, you can get a mathematical shape. That will be a triangle. Okay. So if the vertices are given, how to find the area of the triangle? Okay. So this is the first one. The second, to find the area of the quadrilateral, like this, but quadrilateral has 4 vertices, you know that. Okay, so 4 vertices will be given. You have to find the area of the quadrilateral. Then third one, to find the slope of the straight line. Slope, it is very important. We will discuss this later. So slope of the straight line. Then next one, determine the equation of the straight line in various forms. So these things we are going to learn now. So we will see one by one. We start from area of the triangle. Okay, area of the triangle. So you know that a triangle has 3 vertices, 3 angles and 3 sides. This A, B and C are the vertices of the triangle. And if you say that angle A, it is angle A and angle B and angle C. There are 3 angles, and sum of the angles of the triangle is equal to 180 degree, and three sides. Three sides namely AB, BC and CA. AB, BC and CA. These are the sides of the triangle. Okay. So if A, B and C, the vertices are given, means how to find area of the triangle. So first area of a triangle. When the three vertices A, B and C are given, the A x1, y1, B x2, y2 and C x3, y3. A point contains two coordinates, you know that. The first one belongs to x coordinate, the second one belongs to y coordinate, you know that. So first one always x, second one always y. So A x1, y1, B x2, y2 and C x3, y3. So area of the triangle. Area of triangle ABC is equal to half into, we can write it x1, x2, x3, x1, y1, y2, y3, y1. Square units. This is the formula to find the area of the triangle. So here we have to multiply first arrow mark towards down, then up. So half into, we can write it x1, y2 plus x2, y3 plus x3, y1 bracket minus towards up. So first y1 x2 plus y2 x3 plus y3 x1. This is the easiest way to find area of the triangle. So if they ask to find area of triangle and three vertices are given, means you have to take A x1 y1, B x2 y3 and C x3 y3. Okay. So area of triangle AB is equal to half into this formula. First you have to write. So x1, x2, x3 again x1. y1, y2, y3, y1. This is called the cross multiplication method in algebra. So now we take this for a simple method. This is a simple method. That's why we have applied here. So next one, this multiplication. First towards down. So x1, y2 plus x2, y3 plus x3, y1. Then minus, put minus sign. Then multiply towards up. y1, x2 plus y2 x3 plus y3 x1. Okay. So now we are going to solve the problem related to area of the triangle. It can be also written as in the form of half into first x1 y2 minus this one y1 x2, then plus the next x2 y3 minus y2 x3, then plus x3 y1, this minus y3 x1. It can be also written as in the form of like this. Better you can follow this one. First you write this, after this step. Okay, this one not necessary to follow, but just I say that. Exercise number 5.1, question number 1, the first subdivision. Area of the triangle formed by the points. There are 3 points to be given. So before going to find the area of the triangle, you must know about area is always positive. Area of the triangle, area of quadrilateral, whatever, it is a positive value. It is a absolute value. Okay. If in case you have got the value of area of triangle is negative, means we must take the absolute value. Is that? So in case you get a negative value, you consider as the positive value. Okay. So right. First I am going to plot these points on a graph sheet. Approximately you plot these points. First 1 comma minus 1. This point lie on fourth quadrant. 1 comma minus 1. So 1, this is minus 1. So this point of intersection 1 comma minus 1. Second minus 4 comma 6. Minus 4 comma 6 lie on second quadrant. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, and here 6. So 1, 2, 3. Take this as 6. Okay. So minus 4 comma 6, it lies on here. This is minus 4 comma 6. And the third point minus 3 comma minus 5, it lies on third quadrant. Both are negative. So minus 3 minus 5. Minus 5 is here means minus 3 minus 5. This is the point of intersection. Minus 3 comma minus 5. Okay. So join them properly. If you join the 3 points, you can get a triangle. So now we are going to find area of this triangle. We can give name in anti-clockwise. Anti-clockwise means this is a clock. So here 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, like this. So if we calculate like this means this is clockwise. So anti-clockwise it means like this. Okay. So I am going to take if I take this is A means it should be B, it is C. Okay. So you can take this is A, this is B, this is C. Why do we take like this? For avoiding the value of area is negative. So if you take in anti-clockwise means you can get the value of area is positive. Okay. So A, B, C. We can take A, B, C or A, B, C. Whatever it is, but we should take in anti-clockwise. Okay. So area of triangle formula is given clearly. Area of triangle ABC equal to half into x1, x2, x3, x1, y1, y2, y3, y1. First we replace the value of x1, x2, x3, x1 and y1, y2, y3 value here. So area of triangle ABC. This is a formula. So before we can take the vertex. First A, I took A is 1 comma minus 1 and B is minus 4 comma 6 and C that is minus 3 comma minus 3 comma minus 5. Okay, so x1 y1, A x1 y1, B x2 y2, C x3 y3. Okay. So area of triangle ABC equal to half into x1, x2, x3, x1. So first x1 1 minus 4 minus 3 then 1 y1 minus 1 y2 6 y3 minus 5 and y1. So first downward arrow, we multiply them and add. Half into 1 into 6, 6. Minus 4 into minus 5 gives plus 20. Minus 3 into minus 1 gives plus 3. Minus half. Now upward arrow. Minus 1 into minus 4, 4. 6 into minus 3 minus 18, then minus 5 into 1 minus 5. So now simplify it. 26, 29. This minus and minus 18 minus 5 gives minus 23. Minus 23 plus 4 gives minus 19. So this minus into minus becomes plus. So half into 29 plus 19 is equal to 48. If you cancel it, you can get 24 square units. Okay, so hence the area of the triangle is equal to area of the triangle AB is equal to 24 square units. Okay, don't forget it. You have to write the unit, square unit. Student, I hope you understand the concept to find area of the triangle. So example problems you have to do, and exercise question number 1, second subdivision is there. You have to try to do that problem. So in next video we will solve problems related to collinearity and the area of quadrilateral concept. Okay, thank you.